The big thing that everybody wants to know, how much snow are we going to get? Now, I might be a little, my thinking is that I might be a little bit on the high end of things, but nonetheless, I think we're going to be close in placement to where this snow is going to be heaviest. I think it might be on the low end of that 8 to 10 inch range. Nevertheless, if we get 2, 3, 4 inches of snow, 4 inches of snow, we're done for. We're just locked down tight. We aren't going anywhere because the snow is enough to really shut us down. We zoom on in for Northeast North Carolina. I've extended this a little bit farther southward in the latest updates. And again, I think it'll be in the 8, 9 degree range, perhaps a little bit more in some of these areas. There could be pockets of 10, 12 inches of snow here and there, little bursts of snow. And the area of heaviest snow goes all the way on up into southern Accomack County, all the way toward Mobjack Bay on the Middle Peninsula, and just south of Williamsburg. So again, that's what we've got going on in terms of the snowfall for the area. There could be pockets of a little bit more here and there, but I think most of us will top off in the 8 inch range, but there could be pockets of more right on into the heart of the Hampton Roads cities. 41 degrees coming up for the day today, 31 degrees for the day tomorrow. Snow moves in by around 10 in the morning, and really some heavy snow into the nighttime hours. It'll tend to taper off for a time on Thursday, the first part of the day, and then around noontime or so, pow, we get one last little slug of possibly moderate snow, and then it'll taper off to just flurries through the rest of the day. It's going to be chilly regardless. And we get that much snow on the ground, temperatures drop like a rock as well. And another shot at some rainfall coming up on Sunday.
We're a good 36 hours away from the storm system moving in for our Tuesday. Remember, tomorrow we're not going to have any problems across our area. We'll have some clouds, some sunshine, but we're looking just fine. It all starts to move in Wednesday. We can see a few flurries moving in Wednesday around Richmond and Central Virginia. That's at 6 a.m. I don't really believe we'll get the snow to really start to come down until after 9 o'clock into our area. Could be first for parts of the peninsula, but we'll likely see the snow fill in between 9 and noon on Wednesday. Look how it really fills in by noon on Wednesday. This model here, our future track, still has the heaviest snow setting up first down towards around areas in Albemarle Sound, Elizabeth City zones, but there's also some heavy snow, Franklin into the south side as well. Remember, when we look at the colors here, the pink and the purple, that's the mix, the green is the rain, and the blue is the snow. The darker the blue, the heavier the snowfall. Same thing like the rainfall. If it's more yellow, then it's heavier. So what we're going to use now, the darker the color blue, the heavier the snow that's coming down. This is all pretty heavy snow. We have heavy snow at 4 o'clock across the eastern shore, middle peninsula, and the south side Hampton Road cities, especially into northeast North Carolina. Again, that's at 4. By 8 on Wednesday, we still have all of this snow. This is pretty rare. This is kind of like the 2010 storm that we had. It's a little different in its track. This one's hugging the coast a little bit closer. The 2010 one was a little bit more offshore. Not by much, but I'm noticing that. 10:30 Wednesday night, still some heavy snow, but it's starting to lighten up a little bit, so we're starting to see the accumulations come to an end. The storm starts to wrap up by early Thursday morning. So the nighttime hours, we get a little bit of snow, but not as much as what we see during the afternoon and evening hours on Wednesday. So Wednesday, you really got to stay at home. It shuts us down quickly as the snow starts to accumulate. Here's 8:30 in the morning, Thursday. Look at this. Uh-oh. A little batch of moisture coming in out of the west could slide through and give us an additional inch of snow. So that's Thursday morning up until around 1 o'clock, and then during the afternoon Thursday, it starts to move out. Let's time out the totals. We're not just going to show you the grand total. Let's time it out so you can better plan your day. I would say you have until about Wednesday morning, 10 a.m., before the roads will start to get snow covered. By 10 a.m., you can see how we get that quick inch right away. Look what happens by noon. We double that to around 2 inches across our area. Not much for the eastern shore yet, but you're going to get there. Also into North Carolina, a good amount too. Kill Devil Hills at 3 inches, Edenton at 4.5, and that's at 3 o'clock. Look how the totals continue to grow. By 6, we double those again. Now we're at 6 inches. So we're basically getting an inch of snow per hour out of this deal, starting at around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it doesn't stop until the storm starts to weaken and dissipate a bit and move out. So a lot of snow on the way throughout the afternoon. I'm still going to keep these numbers here for now. The exact placement of that heaviest snow is still uncertain. I think this thing could shift north or it could shift south a bit. It might even squeeze a little bit where we don't get as much areas with the heavy snow. But in that pocket of 6 to 10, there could be a couple of locations that may see a foot. From some of the models still suggest that. Not all of them are locked in on that, but some of them do. So we'll have to watch for that as well. So winter storm Wednesday, Thursday. Just keep in mind that snow develops Wednesday morning, mid-morning. You have until about 10 o'clock before things will get worse. Snow-covered roads by Wednesday afternoon, and some areas, some spots in our area could see maybe 10 inches of snow. This could be the big one, but it's not locked in yet. Stay tuned for updates. We could still see some big changes to that snowfall forecast. The timing could change a bit. The areas that see the heaviest snow could also change dramatically. This is going to be fun to watch, but I would still use your Tuesday as a day to get some extra supplies just in case travel isn't very easy or maybe impossible on Thursday. So we're still going to get snow. It's just how much are we going to get? Whew. We'll see you later on for the 10 and 11.